All right, you guys, so CDO, what is it? It's the Customer Direct Order Program. Basically what this is, it's a program from Senegence that allows your customers to go ahead and log into Senegence.com, click on Buy Now in the top portion of the page, and then enter your distributor ID number. What that does is it's going to then pull up Senegence's customer direct order platform, which basically looks very similar to your Sene site. They're going to be able to order from that, and then Senegence is going to fulfill the orders and ship the orders and notify your customer of the shipment. So what are some of like the ins and outs of this? First of all, in order for it to work, your customer has to have your distributor ID number. So that's one thing you want to make sure is on all of your distributor materials, your business card, your beauty books, your car stickers, everything. Put your distributor number on it everywhere. It does count towards your PV earnings for the month, right? So if you get an order in that's 50 PV, you will get an extra 50 PV added into your PV for the month. It does, however, not count towards your 100 PV personal use order. So we all have to put in 100 PV every 6 months to stay active. So orders that you accumulate through your CDO program do not count towards that. So that's something that you need to be aware of. The other thing that you need to be aware of is that you get paid out at the percentage that you're locked in at the time that the order comes through. So let's say you get an order at 1 a.m. on December 1st, and you haven't put in your order yet. I mean, like, probably not. You're probably sleeping, right? But somebody somewhere is awake and they put in an order at 1 a.m. on December 1st. You will get paid out 20% on that order because you have not put in any order to lock yourself in at a higher discount rate. So I like to go in towards the beginning of the month and always lock myself in at my 50% discount rate. That way I know when somebody comes across my CDO ordering site and they put in an order, I'm going to get paid out 50%. You know, however that works for you. If locking yourself in at 30% is better, or 40% is better, but if you're going to plan on using the CDO site, definitely try and get some sort of order in early on in the month so that you're locked in at a higher rate. Okay, so basically, how does this work? They're going to go to Senegence.com. In the upper bar of Senegence.com, it says Shop Now, Buy Now. Let me see, I could probably pull it up and then change the let's see here. Okay, I'm going to take this and then I'm just going to change it so that you guys can see. Okay, so when they go to Senegence.com, you'll see up in the top up here, it says Customer Buy Now. If they click on that, it comes out here. Now, they're going to be able to search for you by your distributor ID number. They can also search for somebody by a zip code. Now, if you're not registered for your CDO and they type in your zip code, you won't come up. So it is important that you go and opt into it. You can opt in if you go into your back office and you go to Business, and then you go to Customers, and then you go to CDO Program, it will allow you to opt in right here. So that's how that works. I'm going to flip you guys back around now and put you back up. Okay. All right. So one of the reasons that you're going to want to sign up is because people can search for you by your zip code. It allows Senegence to fulfill customer orders for you without you having to touch the order, which is nice. I personally like to fulfill my own orders. So on my Sene site, when you set up your Sene site, there's two options. It'll say fulfill order through your Senna site, or it will say redirect my customers to my CDO site. I leave it as fulfilling my order through my Senna site because I like to have the opportunity to send them the stock that I have at my home. I also like to include things like beauty books. I like to include things like thank you cards, sample packets, the opportunity brochures, all of that kind of stuff. SenaGents, when they send your customer their order, they're just going to get the product. They might get a flyer and they'll get an itemized receipt, but they're not going to get any of the little nice things that we do. Also, I will tell you that the shipping and the handling is a little bit out of this world through the CDO program. So you might get people that are asking you, why is it so expensive through SenaGents' CDO? My personal feeling is they just kind of bump that up because they're not taking any percentage of us. They're kind of passing it along to the customer. Because I think I had a customer who ordered 3 shadows and 2, I think it was like a blush and a color correcting tinted moisturizer, and she paid over $23 in shipping and handling for that. So I will say the shipping and handling is a little high on the CDO, but the convenience can outweigh that depending on how much stock you're holding and how you want your customer orders fulfilled through them. So the one thing that I will note to you guys is that if you use a CDO feature, the customer gets the product, and let's say that the product is damaged when they get it. It has a leaky top, the gloss is leaking, I don't know, the box was damaged, anything like that. You as the distributor are still responsible to handle the RMA for the customer. They do not contact Senacare and have them refund directly to them. You as the distributor are still responsible to handle that RMA and to handle the follow-up customer service with that customer moving forward. So that is something to be aware of. So I hope that helps you guys out with CDO. I definitely think that you guys should opt into it. I think that for me and anybody else who's holding stock and who has business cards and business materials, fulfilling your own orders is definitely the way to go. However, if you're somebody that's very busy, maybe you don't hold very much stock or any stock, you don't have business cards, you don't have mailing materials, you just aren't into all of that, then the CDO is amazing and it is perfectly fine for you. Cindy, the CDO is completely free. There is no charge to use it. You do not have to have a Senna site to use it. You can opt in right now, and the only thing that your customer has to know is to go to senagents.com, click on the link to buy the products, and then they have to have your distributor ID number. Once they make one purchase through the CDO site, they can sign up as a customer. And then what that does is it allows them to have a username and a password. And so anytime they want to go to senagents.com and purchase something, they would type in their username and password, and they're automatically linked to you, which is also a really neat thing and a nice thing for them to use. So encourage your customers to use that. I would encourage you guys, even like on every single post that you make in your pages, on your personal page, on your Instagram, put your distributor ID number in there. You do not know who's going to come across it. And when people want to buy something, they might just use your distributor ID to say thank you for posting whatever it was that they came across. So it's definitely, you just definitely don't know where it's going to lead you guys. So I hope that helps answer all your questions. If you guys have any questions about that further, message me or go ahead and comment on the video and I will answer them individually. All right, you guys have a great day.